I'm going to do a quick review. Okay, so if you want to say something about it, please make me stop. Okay,
Okay.
say something aloud. Send me to whatever. Okay, are you ready?
Okay. Okay.
Sure, let's go.
So let's do
Let's
it. We
go.
start with the Tekken Fight and Saga. It has been in charge of opening the state of play with the announcement of Tekken 8, thus confirming the return of the Bandai Namco license that will land on PlayStation at some point, yet to be determined. It will be released in 2023, I believe, but it's still not determined, so we'll see.
I
And
don't think so. 2023.
why? Why you say so?
Um, I don't know because they have we compete with Street Fighter 6 in the Game of the Year, so maybe they wait to the next year.
You think?
Yeah, sometimes that happens. Maybe do you have a Street Fighter 6 to we don't have a day for the Street Fighter 6. We have a club beta, but we have a clue. The clue is it's
Yeah, clue.
Yeah,
Yes,
club.
like more or
yeah,
less.
yeah, maybe he go out February from 2023.
Oh, but sorry, but I was thinking, the game of the year award. Do they give you any money, or is just
Is
renowned?
the award? Maybe sometimes you make like this game of the year edition that includes the DLC and everything.
But I
But
mean,
I
apart
don't
from
know.
that,
It's a good question. Let me.
but I understand that is mostly the recognition.
okay. But
We
yeah.
yeah, yes, yes, tell me.
No, but I mean, if it were a new game, I would say okay, yeah, maybe wait. But Tekken and Street Fighter, the kind of players that go into each game is, I guess, is different. For example, I'm more of a Tekken player, and well, my brother back in the day was more of a Street Fighter player. So I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter that much if it's Game of the Year or not.
But
But that's my opinion.
I'd say that I'm more like a Soul Calibur player.
Oh, Soul Calibur, that's a great game also. Yeah.
Yes, yes, definitely it is. We continue with Ishin Like a Dragon. The creator studio of the Yakuza saga is back. One of the great surprises of the state of play has been the presence of Sega to announce a new game in the Yakuza saga, a spin-off of a past game called Like a Dragon, Ishin. It has been announced, and for the first time, the Sega Sub Saga comes out from Japan to the West in February 2023. To PS5, I don't know if other platforms. I am not really sure. Have you been? Do you know the saga? Do you know the Yakuza saga? I'm kind of interested. I
Yeah.
would like to get in sometime, but I haven't had the pleasure by now. What about you?
I just about the name because they have a very good franchise. They have a very a nice game. I think the history about the Yakuza is a great history. So they have uh, I don't know how to say humor negro. ¿Cómo se dice humor negro?
A dark humor.
A dark, yeah. So this is a kind of fine for me. So maybe I need to play, but they have a lot of Yakuza games. Maybe eight games. So
Yes, yes, there are
Yeah,
many.
many. Mhm.
We continue with one that I think is for me the most interesting one. That is Pacific Drive. A car in the middle of a storm, a mystery to solve. Inspired by the rhythm of a motor engine, Pacific Drive is a first person survival driving game. As you explore the area, your car is your only salvation. I mean, we are talking about a game that you are driving a car while you are in first person perspective. I mean, I think I always played these kind of games in the third person perspective. But I understand that this limitation, I mean, the thing that you only have this perspective from inside the car, gives you, I understand also that you can see the stats because, I mean, you have, from what I understand, you have to find resources to maintain and upgrade the vehicle. I cannot, I mean, I don't know if there was a moment that you stop the car, get out of the car, take the things and upgrade it. I understand. I don't know. Maybe you go above it, or that you. Okay, no. I mean, okay, you can leave the car. So I mean, I understand that you can repair it there. But I understand that mostly the gameplay is going to be inside the car. I understand that there is like some humor because it's like it looks like a serious game, but you are like in a car like really high technology, a high tech car. It reminds me a bit of this TV show. The
Pikmin,
fantastic.
right?
No, I mean in Spanish it was called like the fantastic car. I don't know if in English it was
Night Rider.
Knight Rider, exactly, Knight Rider. But it's like a familiar car, so I understand that there's some humor in it, and as you can see in the gameplay, it's happening many things on the screen. So,
I had an idea here. Do you guys know the well, it's an anime called Initial D, but there's kind of like a meme going around with the song called Deja Vu. Have you ever heard of it? Do you know about it?
no.
No.
No, no.
Shit! This would have been so fun. Anyway, yeah, just go on with it.
No, what are your thoughts about it? What are your thoughts about this game? Do you are you feel so interested about it?
I don't. As I told you back on the other podcast, I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, I think
Yes.
So,
interesting at best. Maybe it's fun. Maybe it's it's revolutionary on the idea. Some of the ideas, like only first person driving, I think it's cool. Probably all of those people who have the steering wheel and all that, like the whole setting for cars, probably they will have a really good time with the game. Not a game I would buy. I don't know how long it's going to be. Have many doubts about it, but still, cool idea.
yeah, I think it's a cool idea, but I don't know what happened there. Tell me something.
We'll see. I mean, there's still no announcement yet, not any date. So it will be determined in 2023 on PlayStation 5. So we'll see. Next game we are going to see is Syn Duality. Syn Duality, yeah. Another title that has made its debut in the state of play, a new IP developed by Bandai Namco. I believe that there are some games announced by Bandai Namco in this. Well, many, sorry, not Bandai Namco, many Japanese companies announced many games in this state of play. In this game, in Syn Duality, you embark on an all-new dystopian journey with Magus, your AI, and explore the post-apocalyptic world of Amasia. Armed with your robot, you must compete for resources, avoid the rain, it rings a bell about the Death Stranding, and reclaim the land that humanity has lost in a future where humans and AI must find a way to work together. According to the official description of the game, it will be arrived in 2023. Have you? Does it look interesting to you guys?
Not at
Um,
all. Not at all for me. I mean, cool. I
no,
hope it works.
I don't. Maybe it's great because they have a nice view, but I don't know. It's for right now. I have a lot of games, so
But then, Fabio,
yeah,
I want to know what you think about this next game that we're going to talk. It is called Stellar Blade, but it wasn't the name that it had in the beginning. It was, at the beginning, I think it was called Project Eve.
yeah,
It is, tell me if I'm wrong, action, sci-fi, hack and slash style combat. It reminds me a bit of a Bayonetta, maybe.
yeah.
Near in a sci-fi apocalypse, we have a
In the
new
space,
in the space. That's
yeah.
a good detail. We have seen a new gameplay trailer. What new things we have, and also these two news, right? Like this change of name and the thing that it will be available in 2023 exclusively for PS5.
We have today. I think we don't have
No,
today.
no, we don't have exact date. We only have a year. And as
Ah,
always, when they say the year, we have to be cautious about it because who knows?
yeah,
But it grabbed your attention, right, Fabio? You
yeah,
told
yeah.
me
I
that.
I I like too much because, like I say in the last podcast, I see here, uh, bayonet style with a space, uh, like anime, with the high
What
technology.
of those features is the one that you like most?
anime
Anyway,
and Bayonetta. You never play Bayonetta. You need to feel
no, I haven't.
Bayonetta, feel his moment. It's like a
Really?
yeah, yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Do
Yeah,
you, so
it's
for,
very
do you consider yourself like a hack and slash guy, or it's only because of Bayonetta?
no for everything really for everything. This is a really fine, nice game because all this is for me. Uh, the history I sure about this is something you need to pay attention some detail. Um, I don't know if we have some level here like a RPG or just hack and slash, but for me it's amazing. I went too much about this. It's exclusive from Sony, so I
Yeah.
think this
Well, I guess that we will
right.
see it maybe on PC, but there's nothing confirmed. And then we will go to Rise of the Ronin. I think that this game also grabbed your attention to both of you. Well, not every day a new action RPG game is announced with the signature of Team Ninja. Koei Tecmo Sony joined forces to create Rise of the Ronin, a new game of fantasy and sword fighting in a new vision of Japan in 1863. It looks scandalous, and it will still take their time to develop because its trailer places us in 2024. It will 2024, sorry, and it will be exclusive for PS5. I understand that you liked it, right, Casares?
Yeah, and not only that. After the last stream, because I didn't want to give erroneous data about it, I actually went to the internet, went to YouTube, and watched some videos of the different eras of Japan, because it's something that was, I mean, I'm not gonna say completely mistaken, but a bit at least. So as the game says, it's 8063, and that's right when when the Tokugawa end.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Tokugawa era is coming to an end.
Mhm.
The sorry, the ship that you saw, Fabio, that it had like guys from the US, like Americans.
Yep.
That's actually one of the, well, the moment that the US went to Japan just with like four ships. They were
Mhm.
called the black ships, actually, just four of them, and they put themselves close to the capital, which was now is known as Tokyo. Back then it was called Edo,
Mhm.
and they pointed the cannons to the capital, and they fired, but they fired blank bullets. Do you know what I mean with blank bullets? Like they were not real bullets. Like they just made kind of like a sound, an explosion,
Hmm.
but it was not. They were not real shots.
Hmm.
And so basically, they just went like, we are technologically superior to you. We want to trade with you, but if you say no, then probably we're going to, hit you hard.
Mhm.
So they basically had to say, yeah, okay, we'll trade with you, um, which I found really interesting, to be honest. But the thing is, yeah, the story is about an ex samurai, which is now a Ronin.
Hmm.
As I said, the Ronin is a samurai that has no lord anymore. Back in the day, the Ronin were seen like one of the lowest people that could live in Japan, because when a samurai lost their lord, they were supposed to suicide because of the rules of the
Hmm.
samurai, and if you didn't, you had no honor basically, and you were so seen as a scum, the lowest class of all Japan. And so these people were mercenaries. They took any
Yeah.
job. They did whatever they could. They became robbers. They assaulted caravans. They killed people. They assassinated. It's kind of the worst of the worst. But also at the same time, they had a lot of skill to kill, and they used not just the katana but many other things. What were you going to say, Fabio? Sorry.
He like too much the money.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you have no land and no lord, what do you have? Money. You need money.
Money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Money.
And well, some of the things that we see, like here, he goes up flying kind of in his own device. The gameplay looks really good. I don't know. It just the era that is chosen, and hopefully all the things that are going to talk about, it's going to be great. And I think it's going to be a really really good game.
Yeah. And to this, do you know? I don't know the company, but how is the name? Ronin Kenshin Samurai
Oh
X.
yeah, yeah. They're
I-
going to launch a new anime soon.
yeah,
Actually,
they have a new anime.
hmm
So I don't know, is it a remake or a reboot about this
I
or
think it's a continuation, but I'm not sure.
nah? I don't think it's a continuation. Nah.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
But look amazing. Did you see the trailer?
No, I didn't. I haven't. No, no, no.
You have
I
to.
saw
You
it. I
have to.
saw it like yesterday or a couple of days ago. I was like, oh, cool,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say to finish the rest of the running that I just saw the main character using, I mean, fighting with a sword that at the same time he used it as a weapon, as a gun. I'm just going to
Yeah.
leave that detail there. We are going to have a samurai shotgun kind of game. I like that. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah. Yeah. The more weapons you bring to the table, the better, I guess.
Yeah.
And the more combinations, and well, this this kind of flying around. I mean, this is going to be really, really interesting. And lastly, God of War was not announced, was reminded, I guess. But what was announced was the controller that is going to be custom of God of War. So I understand that it will be released in the same day, the 8th or 9th of
Nine.
November. The 9th
Yeah.
of November
November 9.
is going to be released God of War Ragnarok. We'll see how that goes because it looks really good.